The day is finally here. Glow Squid has been added to the game, and finally, we can show everybody exactly what we always knew. You see, the Glow Squid, it is indeed glow. Oh, hey, it doesn't actually glow. What? Huh? I'm just kidding. Welcome back, elites. How you doing? Big news, 21w03a, the very first cave update snapshot of 2021 is now out, and it's a pretty glowy snapshot. Yep, for sure. Today's video is dedicated to breaking this snapshot down, checking it out. There are some really cool features in it. I also have to say that I am so excited about snapshots. They're finally here. It's such a good day. It's a big day. So you know how it goes. We're going to check out all of the features. I'll maybe put some timestamps down below. If you enjoy the video, smash like, subscribe. Road to 1000K. Let's go. Right off the bat, can we say 21w03a? That seems so weird to say. I finally just got used to saying 20w something. Now I have to get used to 21. Come on. Aside from the name, that's going to take me a minute to get used to, we have 4 brand new features in the snapshot. A brand new mob, a new drop, and that drop has a couple interesting uses, and then, actually, a brand new plant. We'll start there. So check this out. We're in a cave, a normal Minecraft cave, right? Kind of right. It is a normal cave, but it has an interesting vine growing on the ground. Look at this thing. And this vine, it's actually glowing. It's giving off light. What is this plant? Well, this plant is known as the brand new glow lichen. Okay, it's lichen, not lichen. I wanted to say it one time. Okay, I won't say it like that ever again. Glow lichen. Look at this stuff. It's like this weird bluey gray, silvery white looking vine thing. This is a brand new cave plant that will be generating in the new caves. Now, as of right now, I'm not too sure if this is generating in any of the caves. It gives off light, and yeah, these caves down here, they look pretty normal, pretty dark. But once 1.17 generation is actually put into the game, this stuff will be found naturally generating inside of the new caves. It's going to light the new caves up a little bit. How bright is this stuff? Well, actually not very bright. Check this out. We placed that down and now we have that much light. In terms of an exact level, standing on this block right here with the lichen on it, we have a light level of 7 on the block. Now, lichen is just like vines. That can go on the surface there, it can go on the wall there, it can go on the ceiling there, it can even go right here, and right here, right here, right here. Yeah, you place it just like vines. But one thing like vines that it can't do, though, is hang off of a block. Lichen will always be on the surface, the face of a block. It won't be hanging down in the air, at least right now. When 1.17 drops, if you want to get this stuff, you're going to need to head down into the caves, because of course that's where you find it growing, but you can't break it with your hand. If you want to pick it up, you're going to need a pair of shears. So it's literally sort of a lot like vines. But actually, again, no, it's not. Let's say I wanted more of this stuff. Like, I stood around in this cave right here, just waiting like forever for the stuff to grow. After waiting for a while, I would come back and notice that nothing has changed, because this stuff does not grow on its own. If I want more of this stuff, I'm going to need bone meal. Place it down, bone meal it, bone meal it, bone meal it, bone meal it, and one will grow every time. You need a block directly next to this block for it to grow. You see the diagonals, those are free, but it's not going to grow. Has to be right against one of the flat sides. And again, shears to pick it up. If you're really into the glow lichen, good news, because it seems that this block can go on pretty much any solid block in the game. Of course, stone, and a side right there, that's going to work. Dirt over here, that'll work. The ore blocks, that works. Bookcases, wool, wood, yep, that all works. A staircase, though, it's not going to work on this side. It needs to be a solid, full, complete block. So the back side, that definitely works. And the underside, that would work too, but not the staircase side. So glow lichen, a brand new glowy cave plant that will be found generating in the 1.17 caves. But this definitely isn't the only glowy thing in today's snapshot. Yep, that's right. It's glow squid time, elites. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it's glow squid time. So, right off the bat, I need to apologize to the glow squid. I hate on it for memes, for jokes, but it's not that bad. Look at the particles around it. The particles are actually really, really cool. The coloration, too, on this mob is really, really clean. Like, look at the mouth on the bottom, and then the gradient on the side of the thing, the spots, it looks really good. Now, the glow squid also comes with a cool new sound. It'll probably be a little bit easier to hear the sound if I turn the music off, go up on the surface, and place one down. Listen. So I don't know if you briefly heard it there when I placed it down. It's a really, really faint sound, but it's kind of like glowy sounding, if that makes sense. Now, unfortunately, the glow squid does not have ambient glowing light, but it does look kind of bright. It's sort of like the Enderman's textures, but as you can see, no light actually moving around in the ocean. It's just glowing over there, so it does stand out a little bit more in the darkness when compared to a normal squid, but it doesn't actually glow until you take it out. If you take out a glow squid, you're going to get glow ink sacs. These things right here. These can actually make things glow, which is admittedly really cool. So nighttime, the effects of this glow ink sac are definitely best shown off at night. Over here we have 3 signs. Each one of these signs says 21w03a. I have no clue what it could mean. If I walk up to it with a glow ink sac and use the glow ink sac on the sign is going to glow. Look at this. Not really glow, but like get readable. Like look at it. Look at it. This is so amazing. You switch it back with a normal ink sac just like that. And then if I wanted to change the color, maybe I want it to be red. Right there. Red. If I make it glow, you can actually read the sign. Like the text becomes like neonified. Look at it. I'm so excited about this. This looks so good. It's so cool. You can actually use signs, like colored signs now. Pink right there. Yep, it works, which is cool. So dye it with the glow ink sac, unglow it, I guess, with a normal ink sac. But that's not the only thing that this glow ink sac is going to be used for. Let's say I had an item frame, and maybe I went over to a crafting table. I put it in the crafting table like that, or like this. It doesn't matter. It's a shapeless recipe. Then I have a glow item frame, and this glow item frame is actually going to glow. So check out the difference here. On the left, we have the non-glowing. On the right, we have the glowing. The item is actually lit up, and it will always be lit up. Like at nighttime, there's no light around here at all, but it's bright. The item doesn't get all like dim and dark and kind of hard to look at like that one right there. This is crazy. This is so crazy. And these item frames are going to behave just like normal item frames. You can place them on the wall, the floor, the ceiling, wherever you'd like. Thinking about things from a building standpoint, these item frames maybe make even better plates than the other ones. Like, I mean, nobody's gonna eat that diamond. It's too precious, but it looks like a plate, right? Like there's circles in there. So glowing items would be nice, but the big implementation with this one, I think, is probably going to be glowing maps. So check this out. Well, let's grab a normal item frame and go over here on a fresh wall and place the map in the frame. It's kind of dark. Let's place the glowing frame and then map it in. Look at that. The map is actually lit up. If you ever created a gigantic map wall, you probably have the problem with maps getting dim. And sure, you could probably just place jack-o'-lanterns behind the maps. That would definitely work, but maybe you couldn't for whatever reason, like the wall is 1 block thick. Well, then glow item frames are definitely going to be the way to go, because look at this. You can actually see the map like super bright and clear now with these glow item frames. That's amazing. That is seriously, this is amazing. I didn't even know I needed this in my life. Now, unlike the glowing signs, there is actually no way to unglowify the glowing item frame. Once you turn it into a glowing item frame, then that's that. The glow item frame is forever. The old item frame, it's gone. So make sure you think about this, if you even care. I mean, I feel like this doesn't need any question at all. It looks so good. That looks amazing. Glow squid, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how cool you could actually be. The item that comes from the glow squid is actually pretty cool, and I'm excited about it. The glowing item frames is such a cool addition. The signs too, but definitely, especially the item frames. Now, the glow squid statistically seems to be identical to the normal squid. Right there, 2 hits, and then right here, 1, 2, right there. Yeah, it's literally the same as the normal squid, but it glows. Again, kind of. It at least has some really cool particle effects. Now, where do you find the glow squid? Well, right now, you're going to find the glow squid in the creative inventory. That's it. It doesn't spawn in the world quite yet. It will once the cave update drops, but right now, you're gonna need the spawn egg. Now, remember the axolotls from last year's last snapshot? Yeah, they don't like squid, and that stays the same for glow squid. Axolotls will attack glow squid on sight, which is pretty amazing right here. Look at that. It's gonna take some time, but the axolotl will take out the glow squid, and then it'll move on to the other squid over here. Yep, that's an absolute unit, an absolute beast. Minecraft 1.17 is both the Cauldron update and the Axolotl Supremacy update. 100%, hands down. So, glow lichen, check. It's glowing, it's pretty cool. Glow squid, check. It doesn't glow, but it has a nice drop. Finally, the last thing in today's snapshot is a recipe thing. Pointed dripstone, 4 of it in a crafting table just like that, equals 1 dripstone block. That is the brand new recipe. Now, if you have a bunch of pointed dripstone for whatever reason, you could turn it into solid blocks. That recipe though, it's a one-way recipe. You do that, there's no going back. Just like the glowing item frame. So, what do you think? The glow squid, its implementation, the drops, what are your takes, your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. Personally, the drops, I actually really like that. That's a really interesting implementation. Definitely didn't see that coming at all. The glow lichen is going to be pretty cool too. But that's going to do it for the 21w03a snapshot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's snapshot breakdown, the first of 2021. Definitely, absolutely expect more of these snapshot breakdowns from me this year because these are some of my favorite things to make. It's seriously so fun. If you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it a huge time if you left a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Big shout out to my patrons, Violet Pirate and Irish Grundle. It's been me, your boy, Isologer forever. Goodbye.